Okay, friends, the last thing I really want to impress upon you and say to you is that you, as a specialty instrument person, yeah, that's you, as a specialty instrument person, you need to be working with a bassoonist. Not somebody who dabbles in bassoon, not somebody who doubles on bassoon, not somebody who plays bassoon on the weekend. You need somebody who teaches bassoon privately. You need somebody who teaches bassoon maybe at a community college level, university level. Here in Kalamazoo we have quite a few people that are available to teach bassoon. Shop around. Make sure that you have a teacher that you like, that you're willing to work with. Friends, for you to get good at this instrument right here, this one, this area is good. For you to get good at this instrument, you're going to have to spend a lot of time with it. Okay, it's going to sound lousy for some time. Okay, just know that, understand that, own it, live it, love it, there it is. The more you do it, just like skateboard tricks or, you know, your snowboard half-pipe moves that we've been able to practice for 8 months this year, the more you do it, the better you're going to be at it. So don't shy away from it. Don't be afraid of it. Take lessons with somebody who knows what they're doing. Okay? Use a correct fingering chart. If you're not sure what fingering to use, check with your band director. If your band director doesn't know, which probably they won't, and that's okay, they at least know who to call or who to email or who to text to be able to find out whatever that fingering might be. If we're talking about F sharp above the staff, 3 spaces above the bass clef staff, there's 5 fingerings. 5 fingerings for F sharp above the bass clef staff. It depends on what note you played before the F sharp and where you're going after the F sharp, which one it is that you should use. Some of them are for convenience, some of them are for intonation. But you must use the right fingering. And somebody who's a tenor sax player that teaches bassoon, because tenor sax is kind of the same as bassoon, and somebody needed a bassoon teacher somewhere, you know, good for you, good for them. Maybe they can start beginners correctly and do that right, hopefully. And then once they can make good sounds on the instrument and, you know, get started or get ready to get started with Weissenborn, they really need to get sent to a teacher who knows what they're doing. Have I said that enough times, that you need to study bassoon with a bassoon teacher? Okay, so do that. Make sure that you do that. It doesn't mean that you're locked into lessons once a week for the entire rest of your life as a bassoon player. It does not, okay? But you need to have somebody on the red phone ready that if you have a question, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what those notes are. I have no idea what that trill fingering is. I don't know. That you're able to connect with that person and ask questions, maybe take a lesson once a month. Maybe play in a summer band, play bassoon, right? Just so you're still playing. Play in a group, play duets, go to solo ensemble, play in a small group with your friends and go to solo ensemble. Play bassoon with kids from the other bands at your school, right? They need a lift. They need help too. And the knowledge that you gain through the lessons that you take, you can then pass along to other bassoon students. Yeah, but for heaven's sakes, embrace it. It's a beautiful instrument. It can sound beautiful when it's done correctly. And when played in an ensemble, and some of the ensembles that I've heard this year are outstanding. And if you can play your bassoon in tune and blend and balance with those outstanding ensembles, you're an awesome contributor, and your band director will love you for that. So there you go. I will leave you with Spanish Dance number 2.